Are you feeling alright, Henry? Don't tell me it was another crash with the flying kipper. I wasn't pulling the flying kipper. I was pulling the midnight goods trains. You see, that point must be broken something. And besides, I was going to work on the mainland for a while then. But you can't. You had to go to repair yards. Your driver was right. You had to go to the steamworks for now, Henry. Make sure you're okay. I hope so, Edward. I wonder why. How did this happen? Hello, Topaz speaking. Henry? Have an accident? Oh dear, oh dear. Did he pull the flying kipper? No? Oh, he's pulling the midnight goods trains. Oh. This won't do that at all. Okay, bye. Now listen up, everybody. You all know Henry had an accident and out of actions. The signal man knows that man had been hijacked. And this is serious, guys. If you see that man, let me know. We will call police. But sir, if Henry's out of action, who's going to pull the goods trains to the mainland? Maybe Rebecca could do it. But you can start your branch line right now, Thomas. And James, I have a job for you. You had to clear the engineer and fix the points before any more causing accidents. Yes, sir. If everyone knows, we still have a railway to run. Please, just keep an eye on them. And keep it a lookout. And keep it a good work. Are you okay, Mr. Oliver? I think so, Toad. The point is, though, so how's the points going, sir? Well, it's quite pretty bad and damaged. It seems that the points conditions could be failure sometimes. It will be faulty. It's a hard time to get fixing up on the railway, so top ahead knows that points be switched. So the settlement call me about it, about the switch problems. Sometimes. If you know, some reasons are more important than others. It's nothing going to work like that. So, if the investigation of the Cinebox knows that man was caught the camera. So, otherwise, they've been sabotaged the points. Even clearly know they could exterminate the railway. By now. Come on, James. Time to take me home. James, you're right on time. Let me introduce myself. Of two engines, Лекси and Frэнki. They came from the mainland steelworks. Hello, and welcome to Sodor. Thank you. Frэнki and Лекси will work on Sodor with us. In the rest of the day. As you know, you all have to work harder as you best. And be smart as could be. Because Frэнki and Лекси will be returned back to the mainland. We had to collect some steels and take them back to the steelworks. Mostly by the morning. That's the double hat. He showed up all to his engines. Now, had a time for me for revenges. Thomas, wake up! What's going on? Frэнki had an accident. What? What happened to her? She tumbled down the hill. Oh, no. Don't worry, Frankie. I'll take you to the diesel works, and then you soon put back on the tracks and go back to the mainland. Right away. Thank you, Thomas. This has caused me so much pain. This has caused bad happening this railway. First, Henry had the accident, and second, Oliver had the accident, and then Frankie had the accident. This is too obvious. Well, Thomas, it seems that investigators knows how could this happen of this railway, and the criminal and a part of that. But driver, if a survey of Sotoba has engines, who's going to be investigated and going for hunting? I don't know, Thomas, but it truly is. We hope Sotoba had agreed with us. We'll find out. But you'll see I can do. Mostly. So if we're going to drive in the night, we can. Before we get home. There's no mail train for the job. Not either. It we showing up. Not sure, Thomas. We can drive along through the countryside and find a criminal who sabotaged us switches. What's that? ПТ Bummer. Hello, blue toy. Haven't seen you for a while. No, it isn't. You sabotaged the points without the cinnamon permission. Thomas is right. You breaking the law sometimes. Since you got out of jail, now we will call police on you. And how you done it? Ha! You're just joking. I better run. Oh no, you don't. Get back here. Get him. Catch him. Take that, you. Eat this and this. Bust my buffers. That was intense. It was, Thomas. Violence then homicides. ПТ Boomer's got himself injuries. He got tied up his chair by the cinnamon, so the cinnamon had to call police right now. Come on, Thomas. Time to get back home. Are you okay, Thomas? Yes, James. I have a feeling of shock last night when my driver and fireman caught the violence by pt Bummer. And so that's what happened, sir. I see. Well, figure anyway, I spoke to Thomas. Thomas? Well, you know about suspicious last night, did you? Yes, sir. We all investigate matters. It seems like your driver and fireman will take actions with that man who sabotaged the switches. Just even know. The investigators and the police knows how the answer is. Please just make sure it won't happen again of this railway. It might cause sabotage too. Yes, I know, sir. Well, Thomas, well done. You are the bravest actions than ever. And most taken advice are really useful to stick up. Thank you, sir. But I consider something, sir. What is it, Thomas? That man who sabotaged the points of previously when King George and I were chasing Diesel 10 for stolen jewels for your office. Yeah, it was a long time. It was the last time and before them. We will stick it up to pt Boomer, actually. But mostly, it seems is better than ever. We're all being teams and working on our railway right now. Well, anything's back to normal now. Yes, indeed, Thomas. You're a good friend. Thank you, Percy. I'm sure they're the latest branch line I've ever seen. Me too. Daisy could work on the branch line of passengers. Even the coastline, Ryan, will take an over the Great Western. Well, anything is just fine. Since Frэнki and Лекси were taking on the steelworks, followed by Dio, Hurricane, and Merlin. They were awesome experiment engines. It's no matter at all. The railways are really good and reliable.
Come on, Thomas!
It's time to go.
Well, what a story for another day, isn't it?